Did you feel like new information was gleaned in today's hearing?
I didn't think there was much new information. It was kind of stark that these individuals who had responsibility to protect our capital and protect our democracy say that they had no conversation with the president during that time, nor did they come to defend the Capitol, its representatives, or the election on that day. And the gaslighting, as you call it, the outright lies of my colleagues, is what has created an almost untenable situation here in the Capitol to date.
Congresswoman, I watched you and your fellow impeachment managers present this case, and while Republicans did not play a constructive role either in the House or in the trial, save for a handful, there was a sense of seriousness that seems to have devolved into what Congressman Gosar undertook today, an effort to it's hard to understand what the effort was, but how disturbed are you by the real deliberate attempt to rewrite the events of 1/6 on the part of some Republicans?
You know, this is what comes as a precursor to the destruction of a democracy. And we are, as I had feared, in the beginning and in the midst of a cold civil war here in this country. And that civil war is an ideological one, and it's for the very soul of this democracy. When you have the elected officials who were here on the day of January 6th, absolutely speaking utter lies, calling individuals who attempted to kill police officers as patriots, that they were assassinated. These are the same individuals who are attempting to create an America First caucus, one that's based on anti-Semitism, on gaslighting, on white supremacy. And those are the same individuals that are going to bring us down. And so it's really important that we have continual shining the light on this, to have journalists like yourself, and at the same time, having a president like President Biden who continue to work on the issues that real Americans are concerned with, having jobs, having health care, having opportunity and income equality, as well as wealth creation. And that's what the rest of us are also trying to do here in the Capitol at the same time.
How do you take the public statements of the last 20 hours from Liz Cheney, who I'm guessing on policy there's not a ton of common ground, but who on the question of democracy and on the threats you just articulated, she sees those threats very much the same way, that a democracy can't coexist with a lie behind an attack on the country. How do you take that agreement on the threat to democracy that the rest of the House Republicans represent and work with someone like Liz Cheney to make sure that ideology doesn't drive more attacks on all of you and on the Capitol and anywhere else?
Well, you know, I take what she says and I respect her for it. The people of the Virgin Islands have brought me here to work with whomever have commonality with us in issues that are important to the people that I represent. I would also state, however, that Liz Cheney and others, while I don't agree with them in ideology on many respects, there's one issue that I do have with them, even with regard to defending the democracy, is that while we agree on what is happening within the Republican Party, their voices were not heard when there were issues that should have been spoken up a year, 2, 3, 4 years ago, that President Trump, when he embedded these ideas into the party and allowed them to flourish. Their voices were not heard then. It is only now that they see that the House is burning down that they've decided to say something, but not when the smoke originally was there.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.